the roof when you let camera action pause. No, no, him calling me pro, him calling me, tell you something with it done, no, you like bud. You're toxic, eat well, big body, intergalactic. You want me on it, get mud sick. You want me put it in a casket.
And pass me represent the blood Chiney. But enough long talking. A straight juggling time now. We laugh. Chiney. Them say we be easy and they go to one queen, but wait, hold on. If Solomon and David that ladies by the dozen, then why can't we be greedy? Tell me why, oh why, oh why? Black China if you play for 1 yard when Continental girl at except man we for themselves forever except yeah. Loose cannon we never dead set when we aim for fire we target in excess. Yes, we do it and be done.
That was a fix. Michelle G. So we have worked out the technical difficulties, and I am here. Just waiting for the guys to join the live. You know, when you're doing these things happen, and we have to get it right before we do what we need to do. Okay. So Michelle G, high metric sound. Michelle G, Black Chiney will be live in a couple of minutes. All right.
Wait, hold on. If Solomon and David that ladies by the dozen, then why can't we be greedy? Tell me why, oh why, oh why? Black China if you play for 1 yard when Continental girl at except man we for themselves forever except yeah. Loose cannon we never dead set when we aim for fire we target in excess. Yes, we do it and be done relentless rotation always in full effect. That's when one that act right we step left select the next candidate. Girl if you want we then you can have we. Sharing is caring, so you got to share with me. They love the Chinese chocolate, religion is free of cost. Sharing is caring, so you got to share with me. Boy, Chiney girl, that a black Chinese on favorite. Somebody where the girl talk Chinese. South American girls have a night face when them dance coming like a earthquake this. Antarctican girls them ice cold but them warm touch take with some high places. Australian girls them are made with, but the European girls drive we crazy. Asian girls them kind of feisty, but the personality is like a factory. Not American girls captivate.
Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. You know, like I said, I'm here, Michelle G, in the building. I see Black Chiney, Richie is on a live, and also Black Chiney sound. So we're gonna get started. We are going to get started. Okay.
Chiney, them say we be easy as they go to one queen, but wait, hold on. If Solomon and David that ladies by the dozen, then why can't we be greedy? Tell me why, oh why, oh why? Black China if you play for 1 yard when Continental girl at except man we for themselves forever except yeah. Loose cannon we never dead set when we aim for fire we target in excess. Yes, we do it.
Hi, Bobby. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I am well. It's so great to finally have you on the live. It's so great to have you here.
You know, with my challenges, yes, it's good to be here too.
I know. Let me just add Richie, okay? Hold on 1 second.
But Richie's ugly. We don't need him on this side.
So you got to share with me. Boy, Chiney girl, that a black Chinese on favorite. Somebody where the girl talk Chinese. South American girls have a night face when them dance coming like a earthquake this. Antarctican girls them ice cold but them warm touch take with some high places.
So like I said, folks, we have worked out all of the technical difficulties to get this interview done today. And I want to say thank you again to the fellas of Black Chiney Sound, Bobby Chin, and Big Richie. Thank you guys for being here again so much.
Yes. Welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
I'm happy to see you guys, you know, and when you're doing these types of stuff, as you guys know, as soundmen, technical things happen. So you just got to fix it and keep it moving, right?
As long as you have your money, you just pay if you fix it.
I mean...
As long as you have a mediator like Big Richie. you get it
Yes,
fixed.
you get it fixed. You get it.
Imagine him there Jacksonville and me there Jamaica.
I mean, look at God, right? Look at God. How things could just
Yeah.
happen. How things can happen. So Black Chinese
What?
Sound has been around for what? Almost 30 years? Almost 30 years?
Since
Give her
2000.
2000, now we're 2025,
24.
24.
24 years. 24 years. Being around for that long, how have you guys maintained your longevity in this business? Because this business is brutal. So how have you guys made sure that you maintain your longevity here?
Well, there's always ups and downs in everything that you do.
Right.
So you just have to ride the bad waves. And you just have to always maintain faith. You believe in God. Try not to have sex with older women.
What? Why, Bobby? Why?
Because the younger girls keep you in the younger generation. You know, as them past 30, you get rid of them.
Wow.
Not to say
PG
there's
30, PG 30, PG.
there's nothing wrong with an older woman, you know, because there's Heineken start time, you need those dates, but with the dream weekend and the sons and them thing, they have to stay young. What's your name again?
Michelle.
Michelle.
Yes, sir.
Michelle. If I gave you
Uh-huh.
a 2024 Honda Accord
Uh-huh.
and a 1968 Toyota Corolla, which one would you choose?
The Honda. The Honda.
You know that I mean? The most younger blood you want, man. Remember I said older women come with bad front end, you know.
What?
Yeah, you have to change it out all different kind of parts.
Where are you getting this stuff from, Bobby? Where is this coming from?
Well, that's what me stay from day one. Big Rich can't tell you. I'm never a dull person.
Okay. So I feel like some older woman broke your heart or something. Is that what happened? Is that what happened?
Lots of them.
Lots. Oh.
The younger one, them break the pocket, not the heart.
So would you prefer your pockets to be broken or your heart?
My pocket.
Yeah.
Well, it might be enough money, sir.
Okay.
Go with the pocket.
Oh, all right. So
I'm more emotional.
You're more emotional.
I'm scared about the heart. Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. So basically, you guys are Clash. You're a Clash sound. You're also a juggling sound, right?
Yep.
Well, we number one, we are a juggling sound, but we just do a couple of clashes because we want to be entertaining as to what is going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Now, when you guys first started out in this business, 24 years ago, did you think that you will be here in 2024? Was this your goal to be here and keep pushing the sound and do what you're doing for the business?
Well, that's a good question. I'll tell you why. I honestly never expected to be alive even up to now.
Wow. Wow.
Because I have diabetes. I take insulin. I'm insulin dependent. And I've lost so many friends over the years, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So for me to even be here talking to you is a privilege.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So yes, it's challenging, but we do it.
Okay.
You know? We started off making $300 a night. So even going up to $20,000 for, you know, a Red Bull Clash and stuff like that.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
There's some people who start at 3 and still at 3. So that says a lot.
I ain't not going to tell you nothing about Big Rich or Super Twitch or anything. I never said Big Rich. She talk about Super Twitch. She should bring up him name. I never said that.
Nah, coming out of that drive, we had a mix up here.
I'm not gonna mix up with you, Mr. Bobby.
All right.
So
Twitch thing different.
Yeah, definitely. So, Mr. Bobby, I know that you know, you are currently, are you fully blind or you still have vision?
I'm blind until you take off your clothes.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Tell me about
So
that. Tell me about
That's
that.
beyond imagination.
No, I want
that's
to
for our
hear.
next
I want
live.
to hear. No. You bring it up, so I want to hear about it. So you're
Hold
black.
on, I hear
Mm,
an accent. Where are you from?
Guyana.
Oh, hey, I've been there so many times in my career.
I know.
And every time I go there, I ask them to take me to Jonestown, and nobody want to take me.
Nobody's gonna take you to Jonestown. We don't go to Jonestown.
Yeah, them says like all bushes now and jungle and
Yes. Too many bad things
yeah.
happen over there. Too many bad things happen on that
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
But I love Guyana. Guyana is such an amazing place.
I'm glad you do. So
Yeah.
back to the you're blind until the clothes come off situation. I didn't forget about that. So tell me about that part.
That's why I know you're a Guyanese, you don't forget things.
At
All right,
all.
let me tell you what first caused my blindness.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, so I'm diabetic, and they said
Mm-hmm.
because of diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
it caused me to get retina detachment. You know what that is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I still don't believe that.
Mm.
It could be many things. It could be the vaccine.
Okay.
It could, but I just go with it. So my retinas are detached in both eyes. I tried to do many surgeries,
Okay.
and the last time them just tell me just leave it alone.
Wow. So
Yeah, so I went to Jamaica. I came back to Jamaica,
mm-hmm.
and I registered with Jamaica School for the Blind,
Okay.
JSB,
Mm-hmm.
and then I learned how to use my phone.
Okay.
I learned how to use a computer without even seeing the screen.
Wow.
Yeah. And then it took me a while to accept it because
Yeah, definitely.
unlike Niger boy who was born blind, he doesn't know what red, blue, or white is, So
Exactly.
but when you could have see,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just go. But my left eye totally blind.
Okay.
The right eye I can see shadows and lights.
Okay.
So I do walk with a cane.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But
go ahead.
being blind
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean that you're a handicap.
Definitely.
You have a disability. I can get up and walk right now, go outside and walk, come back in. A person who's handicapped can do that.
Yes. True. Very true.
But it is a disability, and I've lost like maybe 20,000 friends, but I've gained
The right people.
around 60 blind people that I have in my group.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Now you
Hello?
we're here. You mentioned about the vaccine. Did you take the vaccine and you think that triggered it more, or?
I took 2 shots and a booster and a flu shot and a pneumonia shot and a Viagra shot.
They have Viagra. Viagra comes in a shot?
I have every kind of Viagra.
Oh,
syrup form,
okay.
pill. Yeah. The only one I don't take, Michelle, the only one I don't take is the tongue Viagra.
Okay. No,
I leave that to Twitch.
Why do you keep bothering Twitch? Like, what's happening with that you keep bothering them?
No, it's my virgin, man. But I don't lie, I tell the truth.
Okay, you tell the truth. So, like I said, that you guys have been around for so long, and oftentimes on social media we see that sound men and artists who've been in the business for a very long time, their business aspects of their lives are not really together. And then we see these GoFundMes and all of these other things go up. What is it that you guys are doing differently so that, none of those things will need to happen?
When we do a GoFundMe, we just use somebody else's name.
I like that.
Yeah. Hey, I saw a football player the other day that got injured on the field.
Mm-hmm.
and they did a GoFundMe for him, and in 1 hour he got $9 million. So there's nothing wrong
There's nothing
with
wrong.
asking for help.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But if I could work my own, then why would I need a GoFundMe? But if you can't work, then there's nothing wrong in asking.
True. Very true. Very true. Very, very true. I also saw that, there's now the conversations around, when selectors and soundmen and artists and everybody go travel and all of these things, they have this whole entourage that follows with them. And now the conversation is around decreasing those folks that are around you. Is that something that you recommend in this business to all soundmen and artists as well?
I do, because when I used to go the shows in Miami back in the days, outside my house would be 20 cars.
Wow.
Everybody's just waiting because they want a pass to get in for free. But where are those people now when I need help?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yes, entourage is just a time when you're hot, when you're not. You know what I mean? I mean, it does make you look good.
Okay.
When you walk in a party, if you have,
Yeah.
a night, like, but entourage come with problems. They do come with problems, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you notice cartel when they roll right now, cartel are rolling them wife alone.
That's it. And that's it. And that's it. Yeah. So
but it comes with the territory though,
Okay. Let me add back Richie. Hold on 1 second, because he got disconnected off the live. I'm gonna add him back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, me as someone from University don't know say I boy the continent pass. I represent the blood Chiney. But enough long talking. A straight juggling time now. We laugh. Chiney. Them say we be easy and take out the one queen, but wait. Hold on. If Solomon and David that ladies.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back here.
Yeah.
So the other question I wanted to ask you guys is I don't know if there's like, I know in the music aspect of the artist business and that type of stuff, there's gatekeepers that people are always talking about. Are they also gatekeepers in the soundman business? Does that exist?
Of course.
For sure.
There's gatekeeper, but nobody can say I'm a gatekeeper.
Okay.
Because I opened the door for Walchi, Willie, all of them. You understand?
Yeah.
Chromatic, I've took places with me. Richie D, I've took to Japan.
Okay.
Kareem Hype, I've took to Belize.
Okay.
I try to help everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. This game is just not for Black Chiney alone. It's for everybody.
Right. Richie, did you want to add anything to that?
No. We just try to incorporate everyone that we can. But if most sound systems will not basically do the same for us.
Wow.
Because again, they're like, we are different overall than many of these sound systems. So they're not gonna really do that for us. So we have to do our own thing to basically get that foot in and stay in.
Okay.
We're not gonna get that kind of help.
When you say you're different to most sounds, like what does that mean?
So if you might know the history of Black Chiney basically started the whole remix game.
Okay.
So I'm not remixing just by putting this song, like putting a song on a different rhythm. It's basically remix with a whole skit that Bobby did majority of those skits.
Okay.
Where there's like a storyline to it. In regard, it's not just a remix, there's a whole storyline to this one song being remixed.
Right.
So which, even to this day, I would say that there hasn't been no sound that has mastered that to any extent. So we are still unique to how Black Chiney does our remixes.
Okay.
And that basically stands out.
Okay. All right. So how would a sound, right? Because you guys are saying that they are those gatekeepers, how would a sound work around those people? Like, what's the advice to work around those people?
Let's go straight to the source. You're going straight to the promoters themselves.
Okay.
So they're gatekeepers, but then in everything you have links. And if we're already in the game and we have gotten to a certain point, then we're gonna have direct connections to all the big promoters.
Definitely.
Michelle.
Yes.
You know,
there's not a gatekeeper in the whole entire world that can stop talent.
I like that.
Right. Look at Cartel, for example.
Yes.
Which gatekeeper could have stopped him?
Not a soul. Not one person.
Even when them send him to prison and him come back, him still a lead.
Yeah.
So once you have a talent, use it, work hard, and just don't be bad mind against nobody.
Definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
Don't just do your thing. Keep God with you everywhere you go. And don't eat food while you're doing an interview like Michelle.
What you say?
I cannot say Michelle, but I can hear you chewing.
I'm not chewing. That's not me. I think it's Richie's outside. I would never chew on an interview. Richie's outside.
Maybe it's because I'm outside.
He's outside. That's
the rain I told you about.
Bobby, you owe me an apology.
Oh, I sincerely apologize.
All right, thank you.
I heard a chips bag.
Not me. I would never eat on an interview, especially one such as this. Now, you guys have. Go ahead.
I hear some pillow.
Pillow.
I smell pillow in the background.
That's a Trini thing.
Or cook up.
Cook up is Guyanese. Now you talking. Now you're talking. Now you guys have just added Black Russian from New Jersey to the sound.
Yes.
Why was that? Well, let me tell y'all something first, right? I just want to say that before he took it on, he called me and he said, Michelle, I need to talk to somebody in the business. Like, I need to, make sure I'm doing the right thing and all of those things. So I reached out to somebody else that I know that has a huge sound system in his business. And, we all had a conversation with him, and here he is on Black on Black Chiney sound. Why did you guys decide to add him like right now? Why is it necessary right now for Black Russian to be on the sound?
Because we're not gatekeepers. And he has a very good talent. And he can adjust to what we are doing. We're not just dub plate. So you know what I mean? He's a good addition.
Nice. How did you guys decide on him though? Like, what was the process of selecting him?
Big Rich no more borders.
Yeah. So in regards to Russian, it was just a me kind of link.
Okay.
And then the whole process of a DJ basically is to see your work. So basically he had to basically send us some videos of him working and so forth and whatever. Just juggling and clashing at the same time.
Nice.
So that's part of our recruit process. You have to have content, good content. And then he has a background from New Jersey.
Yes.
So clearly, when you're known DJs or known entertainers in any way, shape or form, we're gonna make some phone calls and be like, yo, basically it's a job, it's a reference.
Yeah.
So, we know everybody on that side. So whether the Banky Hype, everybody that is doing what they should be doing, the Grammy Kid, we're all friends because I lived in Connecticut first.
Okay.
So I'm more known in Connecticut and up in the tri-state area because I've been there for 11 years until
nice.
I'm in Florida now since last year.
Okay.
So, played on the radio station in Connecticut, also in Hartford, Energy Radio, and, all that. So it was, just send us some contents. Heard he had talent. So, send me some content, look at it and everything. And then, had a conversation and realize the passion.
Yeah, yeah.
And, with the passion and the drive and everything, with the talent, I was like, yeah, I mean, it's a good addition.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I was the one that recruited Black Russian.
Nice.
To Black Chiney.
Nice.
So, so I just know off the bat that he has that talent, and I already talked proudly about him. And I just know that there's gonna be a lot of things happening where Russian and I is concerned worldwide.
Nice.
Ripping Black Chiney.
Nice.
And
nice.
There's a lot of things to happen.
Nice.
It's so far definitely good recruit.
I'm glad. Russian is one of the greats in New Jersey, he's young. I've known him for a very long time. When he first started out here in New Jersey, he used to be around us and all of that kind of stuff. So he's a good young man. He has mad talent, for real, mad talent. And he has a passion for this music. So, I'm glad that you guys recruited him. So when he called and I said, what are you talking about? It's Black Chiney. Like, there's nothing else to it. Just do it. So,
Yeah, he called me and said the same thing. It was like, could the interview with Michelle and whatever, I'll send you our interview. I'm like, yeah, if you say we should do an interview, I mean, I didn't even question it.
Yeah,
and that's the kind of relationship that Russian and I have.
I like
he has
it.
an idea.
Yeah.
I told Rich, I'm like, all right, no problem.
Yeah. I like it. So I'm glad that you brought up the idea of social media, right? And the videos and those types of things that sound men should have when it comes to like somebody like you guys recruiting someone. How important is that for you guys as a sound to go on somebody's Instagram and be able to see their work? How important is that?
Is that a blind joke?
Well, that question was directed to me.
Oh.
Bobby, don't do that.
Okay.
So it is very important, very, very important, because your social media is your resume.
Yeah.
So if I send someone to my Instagram, they should be able to get an idea that, okay, Big Richie rep Connecticut for over 10 years. Should see that I played on a radio station. You should see that I have worked with multiple known Jamaican artists.
Right.
As their DJ playing their tracks, with lights up, Ghost being, because I'm Ghost's personal DJ since 2016.
Yeah.
Razor B, I'm his personal DJ, tour DJ, I would say. I've never worked with, I work with Razor B in Jamaica, but not Ghost. So I'm pretty much their tour DJ outside of Jamaica. But yeah, your social media should tell a story, and I would advise any young upcoming entertainers or anything of that sort that try to watch what you post, watch what is out there, because when someone goes onto your social media, they should be able to quickly scan through it and see important stuff that needs to be seen. Not some bunch of stupid reels and stuff that is not pertaining to what you're doing.
Okay. I get
it. That's important. I usually have maybe over 20,000 posts on my Instagram, and I'm now down to less than 100.
Okay.
Because you just have to put out there what is needed to be out there.
Definitely. Richie, do you have Bobby, do you have anything to add in regards to that?
Social media?
Yeah.
Well, if you have kids of a certain age, you'll realize how important social media is. If you go to a dance, 80% of people on their cell phone. That's true.
Yeah, definitely.
True.
Posting. It's the way I life,
Yeah, definitely.
It's the way I life. It's good for advertising. It's good for promotion. Yeah. You can't go on social media.
You just can't. Now I know in these. Go ahead.
Even churches.
Churches are on social media. Yeah. We had a whole shutdown, a whole pandemic, and social media was where everybody went to entertain themselves, to do their businesses and all of these other things. So it's so important.
Right.
Because I think
I have an OnlyFans page.
Well, okay, when we get off, I'm gonna have to find out what that page is, and then you could tell me so I could go look. I could go look to the OnlyFans to see what you're doing over there.
I'm just showing toes.
You're showing toes?
Yes.
Now, I know that you, like I said, you guys have been around for over 24 years or so. And I know within those years, you spent a lot of money building your sound, doing jobs, drops, all of these other things, right? And oftentimes you hear people say, like, you know how many other things y'all could have done with that money? Like, what do you say to those people when it comes to building and living in your passion?
That's a very, very good question. Because music has no pension. There's no social security in music. So, I'd say, when you make the money, just try to invest it back in the sound and try to monetize things, you know, like if it's not a mix or t-shirts or something. Yeah, but then again, no, we're living in such a hard time, Michelleg. Not all of us can come out of jail after 13 years and just buy an X6.
Right.
So yeah, you just, at some point, you live in America, you have to contribute. You have to contribute to Uncle Sam.
Yeah, definitely.
You have to pay some taxes and pay insurance and pay social security. You know, you can't go on it.
Definitely. Is that something that's happening in Jamaica though? Like, do you guys as soundmen have that ability to do that?
To what? To scam?
Invest? No, well, scamming, yeah. But to invest in like your medical insurance, your life insurance, pension, all of those things. As soundmen, is there anything that any of you guys that have been in this business for so long, are you guys doing any of those things so that the younger generation can have like a better plan going forward?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth. While I was young and playing all over the world, the money was so sweet. You're buying these cars and bikes and houses, but you're not investing in life after music. Fortunately, Dopes became a producer, and him just take it to a different level with music and the Grammys and all that stuff. But yeah. There's no pension, Michelle. There's no pension.
Okay.
So you just try invest in other side business. I opened 2 restaurants in Belize.
Okay, nice.
And an ice cream shop and thing and stuff like that. You have to do.
Okay.
You know, something totally different from music.
Okay.
Like I am visually impaired right now, so I want to open a, and don't laugh, I want to open a strip club for blind people.
How could you tell me not to laugh at that?
No, because we can't see, so you have to touch.
And that's one of the main rules with a strip club, not to touch.
Yeah.
So
that would be the first touch.
That would be the first touch strip club.
But you must be blind. You must be blind. Rules only apply to who is blind.
Yep. But in anything that you do, it doesn't matter. You could be working too. You could be working a good 9 to 5. You always have to plan for the future.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Definitely.
Because you look at social security that you get right now, you can barely live off of that.
Very true.
You need some kind of investment, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Like, you know, these are always the conversations that I want to have with sounds that have been around for a very long time, because it's important stuff for the younger generation to know. You know, like I said, we had that whole pandemic and a lot of DJs, you know, who didn't have a backup plan found out that this might not be the only thing that I need to do, and then they started doing other things to back up that money that was lost during this time.
That's so true.
Yeah,
that's so true. Yes, I don't ever want to see an next pandemic again.
I know. Yeah, I know. So what else do you guys have coming up? Like, what else, is Black Chiney? Where are we going to see Black Chiney around the world? Like, are you guys touring? What's happening with that right now?
All right, so we have Big Rich, we have Russia, we have Monroe. There's me. I don't really tour that much because I'm married,
Okay.
But I still go. We have Willie Chin, but I make Willie Chin freelance. He does what he wants to do.
Okay.
Because everybody have to eat.
Yes.
So he contributes how he can, and he's a boss within his own thing. You understand?
Okay.
My birthday is coming up next month, so I'm doing Pablo YG, St. Thomas, Virgin Island.
Nice.
November 2nd.
Nice.
I'm doing a birthday party in Jamaica.
Nice.
I'm actually cooking boiled banana with Aki right now. And Sandy, what were they? Planting. Yeah.
So
we're getting back to where we used to be, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, but we're art.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell everybody this on your live. Black Chiney is a brand, am I right?
Yes.
So like Nike and Adidas, they are brands. So all we have to do is put out a new shoes, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
So
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's great. So the reason that you guys have, because oftentimes there's those sounds who only have one selector, and one selector goes all over the place and play or whatever. But the reason that you guys have several selectors on this sound is that you can be one place over here, another place over there. There's money all over to be made, right? True?
That's true.
Yes, I want as much selectors as possible, because the more credible selectors that I have on my song, is the longer the song lives, and it's more money for me.
Definitely. The legacy continues.
Yeah, Mark.
But we're looking.
Don't move.
We're going for the younger generation.
Why the younger generation? Because again, there's a lot of sound system out here who are not going after that younger generation of selectors. Why is that so important? Please tell them the importance of that aspect of it.
The importance of that is to change. Your sound has to evolve with generations. Back in when Black Chiney did just bust with me and Dopes, those people are older now, have 10 kids and stay home.
True.
So you have to catch your younger ones, and then you catch your younger ones, and you know what I mean? I'm not here to play music forever. I'm not a gatekeeper.
Right.
You know what I mean? You just have to open the door and let in the youth, them try,
Definitely. I like it. Anything you want to add to that, Richie? Anything you want to add?
No, that's pretty much the aim. So a lot of DJs has basically reached out to us over the last few months, because clearly I've been doing a bunch of social media marketing and networking and all of that. So people, for the last few months, people have been seeing Black Chiney again, like our new Instagram page, which is our new Instagram page, so people can check that out. Black Chiney _sound. So that's the new Black Chiney page for people that want to follow the new page, the current page.
Okay.
But at the same time, as before, we want younger people. So that's why, for example, Russian. So Russian got recruited. He is much younger. He's like frisky and
ready to go
again for the younger generation. Ready to go.
Yeah.
So as soon as I said Russian, boom, he's ready to go. The older, more seasoned DJs, they're not that quick. They're not that like enticed. They're not.
Oh my God, I can't believe Richie talking bad about me.
Yeah, you know, people like Bobby. Know you say Bobby. You know,
That's what drive
we have something to do.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Bobby will just forget totally. So we have things to do and whatever. But again, when you have a young DJ that is like, you know, is hungry,
yeah, yeah,
talented and hungry for
yeah,
it, then you know we can see a future.
yeah, definitely.
And with Russian, I can see at least maybe 10 years depending
Nice,
on him.
nice.
But I can see more or less another 10 years or more. And I really don't think we need to recruit anybody else right now.
Okay, okay.
So DJs are going to be listening to this interview and that has reached out in the last few months.
Okay, okay.
And I'm gonna tell them the same thing. We're just rebranding and getting, because we're a brand already, but we're just rebranding with the new faces and whatever to get back out there.
Yeah.
And that's our focus for right now.
Definitely.
You know, but we might start recruiting in the near future. Not sure
I want a female DJ.
You want to? I like that, Bobby. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
we never
that.
had a female DJ.
I like that. I'm glad that you said that because that was going to be my question. Do you guys have any plans on adding a woman to the sound?
Other than Richie?
Richie. I'm glad because you know my thing with this industry is that you know on different events and different venues and all of these things, it's a bag of man on a flyer. Like where's the ladies? Like why aren't the women? Why aren't the women getting pushed as much as the men DJs are? Like why is that happening? As two sound men, why is that happening? Why aren't we seeing more women on these flyers?
Well, one. When you have a female DJ, there's nobody in front of the sound. Everybody's behind the sound. And that's a problem.
Okay.
They want to stay behind the lady and watch her bottom.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's a joke. But it's just, in any business in the world, male dominance is what, you know, is what run this business. And when a man go dance, he don't think of a female DJ. And think of a female buckle service girl, you know?
Right.
But we'll be open to it.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll be open to it. So if you know any talented female DJs that are out there that would want to represent the brand being, you know, as big as Black Chiney, they can definitely reach out.
There's this DJ Richie. What's her name? Sunshine. She's a good DJ.
Yes, Diamond Sunshine.
Yeah, she's good. And there's the one in Canada. And there's Bad Girl Marie, Notorious. And the sound from New York, Young Guns.
Yes.
Keisha.
Yes.
So it's growing. It's growing for females.
I just think that there just needs to be some women seen on these flyers. I'm sick of seeing these fellas all the time, everywhere. And it's like, yo, can we just add some women? Like, there's women out here who want to dance, who want to play on these dances, who want to show their skills.
It's just not putting a woman on a flyer because she's a poster girl.
Right. There are talented women out here that needs to be seen. So I'm glad that you guys are gonna look into that. And I appreciate that very much so that you guys are doing that as well. What is some
of course?
What is some advice for some sound men in the business? Give them some advice before you guys get up out of here. Give them some advice in regards to the business aspect of being a sound man.
Most of the sounds these days needs to quit and get a 9-to-5 job so we can get more work. That's my advice to them. No, my advice is to do your best and invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Meaning your future and your retirement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just try to get along more with each other, man. There's too much bad mind in this game.
Definitely.
Everybody wants to be the star, and it's just not going to be that way. You know? Yeah. Everybody can't be the number one Uber driver like Richie. Just maintain.
Definitely. Anything you want to add to that, Richie? Anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I would just say basically stay current. Don't get relaxed. Always try to come up with new ideas, new jugglings. Don't just sing the same idea that doing that what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Put a twist to it. You know, I mean, you're not gonna be able to be like a Black Chiney, but you know, you can try to be close enough.
You could try.
Yeah, you can try to be close enough. You know what I mean? But with us, because we embrace everyone. We're cool with everybody. Well, I'm cool with everybody. Black Bobby's cool with everybody, and there's nothing but except Twitch with Bobby and Twitch. Bobby and Super Twitch thing kind of different. It's like a sibling rival thing. But we're cool with everybody, and my thing is unity is strength.
Yeah.
So instead of us like trying to fight out that next sound and whatever, all of us can just come together and eat together.
Yeah.
And we can benefit from it. But I would just say, tell the DJs just stay on top of your game.
Yeah.
Don't get relaxed.
Definitely.
Never.
Definitely.
Michelle, I can add some.
Yes.
I want what I tell everybody, and Richie know this. Michelle, never take your health for granted.
Yeah.
If you feel like there's something wrong, go to the doctor, because I took my eyes for granted and you saw what happened.
Yeah.
You know? You can blindfold yourself for a whole day, Michelle, and you know what I feel like.
Wow.
You know, you have to always wait on somebody like that driver to come check you. Or you have to wait on Sandy to boil 2 bananas.
I mean, Mr. Bobby, I actually love your spirit. You're a November person like me. My birthday is November too. And I'm so November 28th is my birthday. So I am your spirit sings to me because we're the same type of people. No matter what's going on, we're gonna find joy in whatever is happening, because it's necessary in order to get through, day by day, those challenges that definitely do come along. So I want to say to you that, I know that this is a change for you, but I'm so glad that you're here. You're still here. You're doing everything that you need. You're continuing to do everything that you need to do for your sound, and you're still pushing the business aspects of things. So kudos to you, and thank you for continuing
so much.
That.
But I also have my own blind group foundation, Vision Friends.
Nice. Tell us about that.
Yes. It's just a bunch of us. Everybody in there is blind, visually impaired. But we plan events. We go on beach trips. We do things to keep the blind society alive.
Nice.
Because nobody remembers us and nobody wants to employ us.
Yeah.
So we have to do things to try to make money on our own.
Definitely.
I mean, when I became this way, to be honest with you, Michelle, I seriously wanted to kill myself.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because I couldn't imagine me living. And then I started to meet other blind people, and I was like, but I couldn't believe that I meet people who are like me.
Yeah.
And other blind girls, and we can get pum from. So I say, yo, all is not lost. It's true.
So pum is serious. It gotta happen, right? Regardless of what's going on.
So who make love and can't open them eyes? Close your eye when you make love.
You sure do.
Yeah. and then who did ugly to you become pretty
Very
now.
Pretty, beautiful. That's why they say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, right? That's why they say
that's right.
That's why.
Yeah, so I have my own little group and my own little foundation.
Nice.
So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm glad. I'm definitely glad. Well, guys, I want to thank you both for being here today. Like I said, I know we had some difficulty earlier, but it worked out. And I'm so appreciative for this interview today. Shout out to Black Russian. who made this happen today. And I'm glad he is in addition to the sound because, yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. So thank you guys so much for being here. Can you leave us, Bobby, please leave us with some positive words. Leave us with something positive.
Gratitude is a must. So be grateful at all times. Move closer to God, which is your faith. And as I say, don't take your help for granted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just love. Everybody should just love each other.
Yeah.
You know, if there was more love in the world, would all be better off, you know?
Definitely.
But
definitely.
Destiny is a must.
Yeah.
This world has to come to an end. And for it to come to an end, it has to be so corrupted to the point where, you know,
there's nowhere else to go. Nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to big up some people too.
Definitely. Go ahead.
I want to big up Big Rich. Him always help me out. I want to big up Most Wanted for Life. These are people from Virgin Island. I want to big up Bounty Killer, being a man for sure.
Definitely.
And without a doubt, I want to big up my artist Cartel.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I'm so happy he's out. I don't link him yet, but I'm going to link him because, you know, Cartel did out there, day one. Yeah. I want to big up Super Dubs. I want to big up Willie Chin. I want to big up Wild Chicken. I want to big up Black Russian. I want to big up Dinner. I want to big up DJ Monroe. All the Black Chinese team. I want to big up the chef cooking right now. I want to big up the driver. Wave to them, Mark. That's my driver right there.
Okay.
God damn it, Mark. I want to big up my ophthalmologist, Victor. I want to big up to Connie. I want to big up to Sister Donna. I want to big up to everybody that just Ramesh. For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Just Us Records, Not Nice. I want to big up Russian, not the black one, the white one.
The white one?
I want to big up Pablo YG for even coming to my birthday.
Definitely.
I want to big up the whole of Guyana.
Yes.
And Guyana is a place that you just can't hate, boy.
Why would you?
You know, if you love a coolie girl, so that's the place to go.
That's the place to get a chicken curry, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love Guyana, man. Yeah. And Michelle, I want to big you up.
Thank you.
I want you to continue doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
And if you ever want to get married to a blind man, I'm right here.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna fly into Jamaica and we can work it out. We're gonna work it out.
Yeah, man. Just bring the bag of chips so you have in between your lap there and come on. Hey, that not sound right in a business.
It don't.
Are you say that on me?
It don't. But I'm gonna allow it.
We're gonna leave them with something where we're gonna leave them with a dub plate where like majority of sound systems can never have, they don't have, and they will never have, maybe.
You sure, Afi?
And that was pretty much it. This was one of the main things.
Okay.
Why Black Chiney stands apart from everybody else. Right?
I like it.
All right, Michelle. Bye.
Bye.
Black Chiney with Rick Ross. No respect. Now somebody.
No one, man.
Bobby Chick, Willie Chick, Water Killer, Rick Ross. He represents it from the yard all the way here to the hood, ghetto to ghetto, from the jam rock to the damn rock. You know, busting down the whole bird. Black Chiney. Rick Ross. Let's go. 305 to my video. What's that? Yeah. Who you suckers think you're tripping with? I'm with Black Chiney. Some big meats, huh? Larry Hoover. Whipping work. Hallelujah. One nation.
Oh my God.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Richie. Bye. That was the Fix Michelle G. Shout out to Black Chiney Sound for being here today. Definitely appreciate that. And we, hey, show me all up. So I'm so blessed.
Yes. Leave it right there.
Thank you, sir.
But thanks for having us again.
Anytime. Thank you for being here. Yeah, the Fix Michelleg G. I do have another interview coming up, guys, in a little bit. So I'm going to restart this live. But shout out to Black Chiney. Thank you guys so much. And Black Russian. Thank you. I am Michelleg G.
Boy, the continent boss, I represented Black Chiney. But enough long talking. A straight juggling time now. We laugh. Chiney. Them say we be easy and take you to one queen, but wait, hold on. If Solomon and David are ladies by dozen, then why can't we be greedy? Tell me why, oh why? Black Chiney if you play the one yard when continental girl at accept man, we for themselves forever except we are loose cannon, we never dead set. When we aim for fire, we target in excess. Yes, we do it be done relentless rotation, always in full effect. That's when one act right, we step left, select the next candidate. Girl, if you want we, then you can have we. Sharing is caring, so you got to share we. They love the Chinese chocolate. Religion is free of cost. Sharing is caring, so you got to share with me. Boy, Chinese girl, that a Black Chinese own favorite. Somebody where the girl talk Chinese. South American girls have a night place. When them dancing coming like a earthquake this. Antarctican girls, them ice cold, but them warm touch take with some I play this. Australian girls, them are made with. But the European girls drive we crazy. Asian girls, them kind of pasty, but the personality is like a pastry. Not American girls captivate we not careful and get all we life savings, but no one girl can contain we. When so many in line waiting, all those we living on a time sparing, me sure them can spare for you. If you want we, then you can have we. Sharing is caring, so you got to share we. You said you love that Chinese, religion is free of cost. Sharing is caring, so you got to share we. Yeah, continental girl I take set, man, we for themselves forever except we are.
Michelleg G. I'm about to go into my next interview. I'm so grateful that they are waiting. Like I said, we were having a little bit of technical difficulties at the first interview, but I'm grateful that, they allowed me to do this so that we can do our next interview. Yeah. Michelleg G streaming live on Get With The Fix Radio. Majestic. No, not Majestic. I'm sorry. Mighty Mix. I believe I'm live on Mighty Mix and Metric Radio, of course. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Google, Apple, all of those things. Yeah.
Yes, baby. Okay. You want it. Anyhow you want it, anyhow you want it, baby, you can have it. Yes, anyhow you want it, anyhow you want it, anyhow you want it, baby, you can have it in the ceiling, baby, you can have it on the roof, baby, you can have it up in the tree, baby, you can have it just go by the sea, baby, you can have it. Let's go. Anyhow you want it, yes, anyhow you want it, what? Anyhow you want it, baby, you can have it. Anyhow you want it, anyhow you want it, yes, anyhow you want it, baby, you can have it. On a plane, baby, you can have it. We rolling on a train, baby, you can have it. On a bus, baby, you can have it. Or in a motor car, baby, you can have it. Let's go. Anyhow you want it, yes, anyhow you want it, anyhow you want it, baby, you can have it. Anyhow you. Let's go. Yes, baby. Anita, okay. Anyhow you want it, anyhow you want it, anyhow you want it, baby, you can have it. Yes, anyhow you want it, anyhow you want it, anyhow you want it, baby. You can have it in the ceiling, baby. You can have it so free on the roof, baby.
Go to fix Michelle G. We are about to have this beautiful young lady in the building. Her name is Ebony Empress. We gotta find out about. I mean, Ebony. We know what Ebony is, and we know what Empress is, but we need to know what that means to her. And I think I got my friend here too. I see my friend. Hi, Hooligan. Hooligan is in the building, so y'all know this is gonna be problems. I already know. I prepared for this today because I know it's gonna be problems. But get with the fix, Michelle G. We're about to get started.
Caution. Let's go. Yes, baby. Okay. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Baby, you can have it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Baby, you can have it in the ceiling, baby. You can have it so free on the roof, baby. You can have it up in the tree, baby. You can have it just down by the sea, baby. You can have it. Let's go. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it, baby. You can have it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it, baby. You can have it on a plane, baby. You can have it. We rolling on a train, baby. You can have it on a bus, baby. You can have it. Or in a motor car, baby. You can have it. Let's go. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it, baby. You can have it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it, baby. You can have it. He love to roll with a chick like me. Anywhere he go, yes, I give him quality. He don't have the let's go. Yes, baby.
Hey, yo, you know it's Bounty Killer, and you're in tune to Michelleg G. And get with the Fix Radio every Wednesday night.
Yes, baby.
I'm going to stay no as I got represent for Michelleg G. You see it, pre.
Let's go. Yes, baby. And it's that. Okay. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Baby, you can have it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Baby, you can have it in the ceiling, baby. You can have it so free on the roof, baby. You can have it up in the tree, baby. You can have it just down by the sea, baby. You can have it. Let's go. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it, baby. You can have it. Anyhow you want it.
First of all, I'm afraid of that song. Anyhow you want it, you can have it. Lord have mercy. Ma'am, what does that mean?
Anyhow you want it. Anyhow you want it. Spice it up a little bit. Nothing boring.
The face of Shaggy. TNT, can you start the live? Start the live for me, please. Yeah, so we are in the building today. This song is called Anyhow You Want It. Now we got the troublemaker Hooligan also here. Say hello, sir. Say hello.
Hello. You hear me?
Yeah, we hearing you.
Yes, good day, people. Love in the house.
The hooligan is here. Y'all know the last time he was here, I think I got in trouble too. Yo, the hooligan, that video went to, I think, no, I think that that interview got to 31,000 views on Instagram. Nice. Everybody was listening to it. Hooligan started trouble. And everybody wanted to see what the trouble was that he started. So from that moment, he became a friend of my head because y'all know my middle name is Trouble. All the time. So this song, Anyhow You Want It, because the other day I posted something on Instagram, right? And I said, if somebody likes being punished, does that mean that they have a twisted mind? What's your thought on that, Ebony? What's your thought?
Say that again.
If you like being punished, does that mean that you have a twisted mind? And I'm gonna tell y'all why hooligan laughing. Do you have a twisted mind if you like to be punished? Because you sing it anyhow you want it.
Sometimes.
Well, what's the sometimes that you have a twisted mind? Like when does that become twisted? When does it become twisted?
I would say like when I want to go all out, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, when I want to go all out.
Okay.
Have a good time, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, tell me what the going all out is. I'm interested now.
Going all out, you know, keeping entertained, doing what I love to do, and so forth. Not being, you know, held by anybody. Just going full force. You know, we as independent women, sometimes we like to do as we please and just go full force.
And then we could take the punishment afterwards, right? Because listen, we gotta do what we gotta do.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
I mean, is what this, right, hooligan?
I feel like the gang up on me today.
Hooligan is like he here, but he ain't here.
Right, hooligan?
Yes, that's correct.
You're saying it too low. Say,
Amen.
Amen. Like I said, as a woman, right? I believe that you can't really hear. Who can't you really hear? Tell me who you can't really hear.
Yeah.
Can you hear now? Or the static. Plug out the charger for me, the black cord, the charger card. Don't plug out the wrong card. Plug out the right card. The one right there. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. So I'm sure you guys can hear properly now on the Instagram, but we are live on Get With The Fix Radio. That's being streamed and everything like that. I just don't want the and of course people gonna call me right now. I don't want the Instagram to cut off. So I was trying to charge it, but you know, these chargers don't work very well. So like I said, I made the post about if people like punishment, if that means that they're twisted. But nobody asked me what type of punishment or nothing like that. So when I heard this song, Anyhow You Want It, you know, that's what I'm talking about. You do what you want and then you go home and then whatever you want to do, you just do it. That's it, right? There's no limits. And you got a song called No Limits to No Restriction. I think this song is called too. Yes, so you just over here just being a whole rebel.
You know, sometimes that's the best thing, just being yourself,
Just
you know,
be
letting it
yourself.
out in your music. That's what it's about.
I like it. I like it. So how did you get the name Ebony Empress? Where did that come from?
Well, Ebony Empress is a name that I used to describe myself.
Okay.
A Black African queen.
I like it.
And literally, I tattooed that name on my back ever since I was 15 years old.
You got a tattoo at 15?
Yes, I got a tattoo.
Who allowed you to do
Girl,
that?
I got a whooping for that.
I'm sure you did.
But it stayed right there.
It couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah. And I said, that's what. One day I'm gonna be Ebony Empress.
Yes.
You know? So yeah.
Okay, I see. So you put it all into the universe, and here we are.
Yes.
Manifestation. It's called manifestation. So you are you Dominican?
I was born in Dominica.
Okay.
Yes, I was born in Dominica, the land of many rivers, 767. And I am based in St. Martin because I live in St. Martin.
Okay, I wanted to know the two because you know, being soca is like a Trini vibe, right?
Yes,
that's
soca
where
Trinidad. Yes,
it comes from, right?
Yeah.
So you are from Dominica. Not Dominican Republic people. There's a difference.
Dominica.
Yeah,
land of the Buyo.
Yes, Buyo.
Yes.
What is Buyo?
Buyo is a music. It's our music. It's our true identity from Dominica. So you know, each country has the different type of genre.
Yeah.
So Buyo is Dominica music.
Okay, I like it. And like I said, the whole soca industry is everybody says Trinidad. How when you first started doing soca music? How was the acceptance into the Trinidad and Tobago community? How was that acceptance?
Well, I must say I was accepted well when I started doing soca, because normally I do soca, not really too much up tempo, but more like the groovy, because it gets to display my talent, how I could sing and bring out my music, you know, in a very sweet way. And I must say I was accepted well.
I like
it. To soca.
I like it. So the other day when the hooligan was here, we were talking about, you know, the gatekeepers in this industry, because as I just came off of my interview, you know, every industry appears to have a gatekeeper or gatekeepers, doing whatever they're trying to do or not do or wherever. Have you ran into any of those gatekeepers? And what did you do to get out of that whole situation?
With soca music?
Yeah.
Well, I must say, during the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
I run into Corinne Dubois, who had like a live show on Instagram where you would call in and you would display your talent, whereas it comes to writing soca and singing soca. And apparently, out of 25 upcoming artists, I was selected to be part of Sport, who was on the Corinne Dubois. And we had like a writing class all during the pandemic. And then after, my creative writing, it came very well. So I must say Corinne Dubois had like a huge part to play when it comes to me and writing my soca songs.
Nice. I like it. So you write your own music?
I do.
Okay. All right. Like, what frame of mind do you have to be in? Because I think a lot of your songs are you either your body shaking, bumper going some way, left, right, all over the place. And then there's the submission part of the songs.
Yes.
So what mood do you have to be in, to write when you write?
Well, my first song that I actually my second song, which I wrote, which was Quality Bumper. This song, it defines me. I have a bumper, which is, it's not about quantity.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah, I know, right? You said that when I stepped in, girl. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You also have a quality bumper, so kudos to you. So, being the second song that I did, which was a booyah. And this song, literally, I performed this song in Statia, big up to the Statia Massive, where I performed amongst only guys. And I literally came first place with that song.
With that bumper,
with that bumper, And basically, the song is just talking about me and all the ladies, them who has a quality bumper and they know how to
do it. Because there's a lot of women who know how to do it outside, but when it comes to inside, they're like, I know inside. Right. There's your type of conversation. Yeah. So I wanted to play Quality Bumper. So here's Quality Bumper.
Quality Bumper. Where my Quality Bumper ladies? Quality Bumper ladies. Because we qualify. We study. My God, we qualified. Stay on me. Cause I got that jumper quality. Some screaming, somebody, whoa. They say, put the bumper around me. They wanna know how it feels. They wanna feel if it's real. It was real, was it real? If we pop in real, we never waste time to. Oh, baby, no. We got this quality bumper. Let me tell you so. Be on me promote. That's what they like. When it's deep and nice, that's what they like. When it round and nice, that's what they like. Watch me dig up twice, that's what they like. Quality bumper.
Does it matter if it's real or fake?
I would say it doesn't matter whether it's real or fake. I mean, ladies, once you paid for it,
it's yours.
It's yours. Because these days the ladies seems to be paying for their own stuff, So once you paid for your quality bumper, it's fine. In my song, I said my bumper real and it's dangerous. But that's just me talking about
the organic bumper.
Yes.
Yeah. Homegrown bumper. Now you are one of the women in this industry, and I think you probably come with a little difference because I can hear. Do you speak another language?
I speak a little Creole.
You speak a little Creole.
Yes.
I can hear it. And that's because you are from Dominica, and of course they have French Creole.
Yes.
In Dominica, do you find that you go into the dialect or you just do plain straight English?
No, most of my songs I tend to blend it with a little Creole and a little bouillon.
Oui.
I don't think I send you any of those.
That's how you know.
Oui.
That's how you know.
Oui.
we means yes.
Yes.
So, voila.
Yeah. So you said you blend the both of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How does that work? Like, does it because I'm Guyanese, and then sometimes people think I'm Jamaican, and then I'm living in this country, so the dialect has to sometimes disappear, but it's there. How do you go into both of them at the same time?
Well, basically, growing up in Dominica, my grandparents speak Creole.
Okay.
It's a language they speak so that we don't understand when they're trying to say something.
The old
when
people used to think they slick.
Yes. But this is actually, it helped me learn Creole.
Nice.
When I was very, what would I say?
Nosy.
Yes. So I always used to listen to my grandparents' conversation, So for instance, if she say, Evelyn did not wake up, she telling the lady, Evelyn did not wake up, she'll say, Evelyn Palevi.
Oh.
And I like, okay, I still in bed sleeping, so I know what she's saying, So yeah. And I don't go all through with the Creole in my song, but I do use piece of it.
Nice.
Like dance is wule, so I'll say wule or something to keep the culture going.
Yeah. I feel like, being someone that can speak another language, I feel like your whole rhythm and everything will be a little different, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, because you're coming with that culture and then you're coming with the English and then the Creole side of it.
Yeah.
So the dancing, of course, is going to be a little more exotic.
Yes.
Than the regular.
Definitely.
Than us regular Guyanese Chiney people, you know, that type of stuff.
Yes.
Do you find that you tend to go a little extra, like when you're on stage? Do you bring all of that out?
I go all out on stage. People say when they see me in the street, especially in St. Martin, they're like, oh, but I didn't know she sing, because when I take the stage, I transform into a different person.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get a little too excited when I'm on stage, and then I have to calm myself down and tone it down a bit. But the stage is actually my playground. That's the way I feel myself.
Yeah. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Because this is where I feel myself.
Yes.
When I'm outside, I'm not even this person. I'm very quiet or whatever. But when I'm here, it's like I come into this whole different being, which works definitely for me. So what were you doing before music? Like, how did you even get here to this to music?
Well, before I was into the music, I was working in a cosmetic store where I sell hairs and facial stuff, products, cosmetic stuff. And after, I just moved on into writing and finding my comfort zone and doing what I love to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you decided to do all of this, like, because as Caribbean people, our parents are always like, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing something else.
Yeah.
Did you have to have that conversation with your family? Like, this is my passion and I want to follow through with this?
Yeah. I had to talk to my mom every day because mommy wanted me to be a doctor, but I wanted to be a pilot.
Oh.
Yeah. I wanted to be a pilot.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I still aiming one day to be a pilot. But for now, the music is where I find myself very comfortable in.
Yeah.
And my journey has been, I would say, very progressive because I've been very consistent in what I do.
Nice.
And I do believe that one day I will be that artist out there.
Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about the consistency part of this business, right? Because people tend to forget that this is a business. This is not, if you're out here doing this seriously, this is a business. This is not something you play with because it takes a lot of your time, energy. You lose people along the way.
Definitely.
And all of these kinds of things. So let's talk about the consistency part of it. Like, how much time do you spend doing music? How much time do you spend doing music?
I would say I write every night. And the best time for writing, you could ask my brother, or whenever they call me, like, Ebony, what are you doing? I'm writing. I have ideas because you see things happening. And as time goes by, producers send you different beats, instrumental. So you don't want to, you don't want to miss that opportunity of writing, So I write a lot. And for studio time, my studio session basically start, I would say, like October, November. And by the time January reach, I already have enough songs for the year already prepared. Because right now I prepared already. My song has already been prepared already and ready to be released,
I like it. Yeah. I definitely like it. Like, I feel like maybe I need to start doing that to my life. Because I used to be that girl that would have to prepare interviews like way in advance. But now I'm like, today I put this together.
Okay.
Right? Because I've mastered what it is that I'm doing, right?
Yes.
So it now becomes so easy for me. It's just like I sit down like an hour before the show and I'm putting stuff together, listening to the music and doing all of that. But I do this every Wednesday and sometimes some Saturdays. But that's my consistency in it. So that way I listen to myself, I replay all of my interviews on the station, And I listen to myself so I know what to fix, what to do, what to correct, and those types of things. So it's that's the part of these things that a lot of people don't get and don't understand. What is some advice that you have for those people who are, young girls especially, who are trying to come into this whole soca world, because it's a world.
Yes,
it's a whole world. What is some advice that you have for those young girls?
My advice for any young girl who want to be not just soca but be an artist in the music industry is, if you love doing it, then you should go ahead and do it regardless. A lot of times you'll hear people saying that person don't support them, or this person don't support. You got to be the main support for yourself.
Talk again. Set up.
Yeah, you got to be the main support for yourself, because if you have to wait on other people to support you, then you're not going to reach where you want to reach. And that's why I'm always there, just pushing, because I am my number one fan.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you love doing something, then you got to take the full responsibility regardless. Even you don't have, I would say, like, sometimes it's very hard as an artist, and it hasn't been easy for me as an artist.
Right.
But I make sure that, I get myself gear up with what I want to do and have everything the way I plan, and then I shoot forward.
Definitely.
So young girls, don't give up. Don't stay focused. Think positive. Come out and just do your best.
Yeah, do your best. So Hooligan, how you been? How you been since you last been here? The glasses come off.
I've been chilling. I've been relaxing.
First of all, you are not even this quiet of a person. So talk up.
I don't understand.
Well, no.
There you go.
Well, the hooligan has always been working. If I'm not outside, like for example, the Labor Day weekend just passed. So I was involved in 2 events. Big up Lyrical.
Definitely.
He called me out on Deja Vu.
Nice.
Big up Sugar Candy Man. Sugar anywhere you did.
Big up yourself.
Sugar had we on the truck there for the
nice,
road.
Nice.
Congratulations on
second place.
No, first place. We don't know about the first. But, big up the first place, but we still first place,
Definitely. So both of you guys were out on Labor Day.
Yes,
I saw the videos and stuff. How was that? Was this your first time?
It was my first time.
How did you like it?
I enjoyed it. And before we go any further, I just want to say big up Sugar Candy Mass, because she took me in when Hooligan, he was the one who set up everything. And when he told me that, Ebony, she said yes. She could never say no. And then she accepted me with open wings.
Nice.
And the love was just amazing.
With
so
wings.
Big up yourself.
With wings.
What kind of wings you
The
talking
wings.
about?
The wings, sir. This guy, yo.
So big up yourself, Sugar Candy Mass.
Yeah. So how was that for you?
Well, I performed one of my 2 biggest songs, which was Quality Bumper and Knock It Like a Bucket. And it was my first time, but it was
We're
great.
gonna say stick a pin. What happened?
I said 2 of your biggest songs, because all your songs big.
That's true.
I like that.
That's true.
I like that. Yeah.
I pulled something because I was generous.
Yes.
So let's bless them with A and B.
Okay.
There you go. You can
Well
say 2 of
said.
the biggest songs.
I like it.
Okay.
Every
Mad
big things are
respect.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did 2 of my songs then, which was Quality Bumper and Knock It Like a Bucket. And it was well received from the crowd. So I must say it was quite an experience that next year I know what I have to do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you'll be back on a Parkway next year.
God's will, yes.
God's will.
Yes.
Definitely God's will. Hooligan, how was it being on the Parkway? How was it?
Yeah, it was noisy. I don't like noise. Honestly.
It's the Parkway.
No.
Hold me,
yeah.
It was believe it or not, this is the first time I've been on
Really?
the Labor Day, because I don't like crowds.
Yeah, I remember you
I
said
don't
that.
like
Yeah.
crowd, and I don't like noise, but
As a soca artist, like, sir, what
but
I'm not gonna blame him, because I'm like that
Mm.
sometimes.
But
So,
as a soca artist, right? As soca artist, crowd is the thing.
it is.
There's nothing else to it. Crowd is the thing. So
I think-
how are we working through that aspect of things?
you wanna answer?
Both of y'all can
Okay.
answer that.
No, you go. You want me to go
Well,
first?
for me, I don't have a thing with a crowd. I love to face the crowd, especially when I'm on the stage.
I like
and
it.
I see the crowd.
Mhm.
Mwah, this is my people.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
but sometimes when I'm in the crowd,
Mhm.
and especially, well, it's my first day in the Labor Day weekend, so I would not have put myself in that crowd. I would have gotten lost. Yeah. So I stayed on the truck from ever since the parade started until it finished, and I enjoyed it.
I like it. Hooligan.
Well, I always tell people before any show, if I don't feel butterflies in my stomach, it's going to be a failure because I'm too confident.
Oh.
So with that energy that I feel, I turn it. I mean, the butterflies I feel, I turn it into energy. So when I'm in a setting like that, like first and foremost, I'm scared of heights, right? So I up on this
Yeah,
truck.
you got fear everything.
No, but I have reason.
What's your reason? You
fell
fall
from-
down?
I fell
I
from the
remember you told me,
helicopter, right?
you fell
So-
from the helicopter. Yeah,
So me being up on the truck now, truck man mashing some hard brakes.
Yeah, yeah.
My knee ain't good, my back ain't good. It's all kind of
All.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a blessing to be old too.
Yeah, it is.
But I always tell people, you know, as far as with being in the crowd, it's just something that I overcome every time I touch the stage because it is necessary.
Yeah.
God don't bless you with a talent for you to keep it or deprive people of that talent. So, I mean, I have to do it.
Yeah.
It's not about doing what you want to do most of the time.
It's about the crowd. It's about the fans.
Okay, and you can't be selfish.
You can't be selfish. You definitely can't be selfish. So I got some out of the box questions, you know?
Go ahead. That guy not in that good guy for you.
Hooligan seems to be pushing all the questions on me, but it's okay. Let's go.
He can answer though. So here's the question I have. My out of the box question today is: should you tell a man he's not doing it right?
Yes, you should.
How? Tell me how.
You
Tell me how.
okay. You gotta be. I would say.
Don't talk about you gotta be nice. Just
rough it up.
Well, I kind of like a rough girl, so I wouldn't sugarcoat.
All right.
You know, I would say, maybe you have to do the thing. You have to do the thing right. You know, you don't want to lose your queen, so we have to hold it down. I will hold down on my end, and you have to hold it down on your end. Check.
What's your sign? What's your birthday?
I'm a Leo.
Okay, you're a liar. So, Hooligan, how should you tell a woman she not doing nothing? You're not doing nothing. What's that conversation?
Well, the question, like, if she's not doing what, especially when enough of them like to talk and brag, but they, oh yeah, you know, I could do this and
as a bad girl.
But one big wet stew. I mean, like, come on, man. I'm not a braggadocious person.
Okay.
But if somebody coming to me and brag and tell me, yo, I specialize in this, I'm gonna check you on it. So if you're telling me, okay, I specialize in
as a specialist,
with the mental, you know, with the head now, right? You specialize with the mental, but then you're not connecting. I mean, as I told you the last time I was here, I was learning to swim, right?
Yes.
So if we keep that in your head, right? How you could be swimming and I'm not getting wet.
Okay.
So that is one aspect, right? No, as far as the other part, remember we were talking about good holes.
Yes.
And where it's bad holes. And as far as me being able to get around in a
the
room.
walls.
So the walls and the warmth and the comfort. So yes, you have to tell how I would tell this person, like, look, you need to invest in a little more pineapples. You need to drink a little more water. I hear okra water is the new thing, right?
That's what it said. Or you could just eat the okra. I mean,
I can supply a okra too, you know, with slime. You
got to slime.
Oh my gosh.
You got to slime. So here's my other out of the box question, right? For Ebony, does size matter, and what's a good size?
Size does matter.
And
I think 8-inch, 9-inch is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Right now,
after that's too much.
Yeah, that's too much. It's too much.
So you're not trying anything else. 8 or 9, it's fine. Have you tried anything else? And that's why you jumped to the
girl. I don't even know. I just.
I mean, if you don't try it, you won't know, right?
One day.
Yes, so if you see 11 or 12 coming at you,
oh, I'm jumping through the window, yo. Straight through the window. Gotta save myself.
You gotta save yourself.
Yeah.
Why do women always think that something bigger will cause something else to happen to you? Like why hooligan? Like why is that a thing? Why do women think that the bigger a man's penis is, the more damage or something it's gonna do to your womb or something like?
Hey, if you ever watch horse racing, some of the best riders are some small individuals, right? Very petite, right? So I always tell people this: it doesn't matter. This is a known saying. It's not about the size of the boat.
It's the motion in the ocean. Okay.
Because there's a saying, a lot of center surf out there, and these girls love when gray sweatpants come out, no drum, right?
That's our season. It's coming.
But most of the time that I'm saying that is false advertisement.
And so is shoe size. Don't fall for the shoe size either, ladies.
So I always tell people, look, especially if a man thinking, okay, I specialize at this as a sense specialty. Everybody have to customize it in particular for each individual. So you might be able to conquer A, but you can't trouble B. Because that is a different thing you go bounce upon.
All right.
So size doesn't really matter. If you know what you're doing with it. A lot of people still driving their old car.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And they know how to take them corners. There you go.
All right.
Does size matter? Yeah, size matters.
Good answer. Good answer.
I like the answer. I like the answer. Here is knock it like a bucket.
Yeah.
Anywhere the party lit, anywhere the crew them is, we knocking it. We knocking it. Anywhere the party lit, anywhere the crew them is, we knocking it. We knocking it. Ladies with your body rider, them body rider. Bend over and shake that one, bend over, girl, and shake it. Ladies with your body rider, bend over and shake that one. My girl, bend down, no bend down, 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 put it in down, bend 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 down, put it in down. All in all them traffic blockers, you're on the road. Make your right side trigger on your left side. So get ready, get in signal, get ready to perform. Roast it, wine and go down and look it, you like a bucket, yeah, look it, you like a bucket. Nobody look it, you like a bucket, look it, look it.
Why you laughing?
Is it true? That's true, right? Hold again. These songs are sensual songs, you know.
Get up.
Like these songs are so sensual. Are you a sensual woman?
Sometimes
you're willing to please your man and
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I have different moods, you know.
Okay,
so
okay.
I also have that part in me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm listening to your songs today, right? And I'm like, yo, I like this girl. I like her. I like these songs are, songs that you go into a party and not like, okay, it's a soca song. No, these are songs that you can legit dance to.
Yeah.
And understand everything that you're saying. Because there's a culture that everybody be like, what are they saying? But at the end of the day, like I like how people can legit connect all the words in your song and they're making sense. They make a lot of sense. Of course, there are songs out there that don't, but your songs, I'm just honest. Your songs make a lot of sense. So when you're writing, is that always your goal to make sure that they're rhyming, they connect to the audience?
Yeah, sometimes writing for me is hard because that song literally I actually write like 3 songs before I came up with this idea.
Okay.
Yeah, and I find like the words, they were good. And big up DJ Flip the Boss in Dominica Gildon who produced that beat.
Nice.
When I sent him the little demo, he was like, yeah, this is the one. So sometimes my friends they like, yo, Ebony, you need to go a little on the like do something crazy, like go wild. Stop making your lines that make sense and things.
No.
That's just me.
That's just you. Don't change.
Yes.
what you're doing. I mean, of course, as an artist, you're gonna change with the times and the music and those types of things, but you can change and still remain your authentic self.
Definitely.
Right. So that's really important. How long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing this?
I have been doing music 8 years now.
8 years.
Yeah,
Nice.
8
Nice,
years.
nice. I like it.
Thank you.
How long you been doing music?
Boy, you had to put me on this
Yeah,
spot.
long time.
I could date it back to age 7. I'm 17, by the way. So yeah.
In your head, in your noggin.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I hear you. With a broken back, bad legs.
No, I'm just a testament.
A fear of everything.
No, we ain't afraid.
You ain't afraid?
No.
No more?
That is just my I play
Your
coy,
escape?
you know. You gotta play that to catch
Yeah,
couple.
that's what they say.
As they say in
To see
Trinidad.
what funeral you'll get, right?
Okay then.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they say. Now I hear a lot of times that a lot of soca artists are basically saying that they're not getting their songs played on radio. There's a lot of DJs who don't take their songs in the club and those types of things. Like, do you have those issues?
Well, when I started, yes, I
Okay.
had those issues, but for now, to me, I work with those who work with me.
Nice.
Who play my song, they play my song. Who don't play it, then it's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many DJs out there in the world, and you could send out your song to a lot of them and knock it like a bucket. I've been getting a lot of great reviews from a lot of DJs international wise. So it's just to get it pushed, and that's it.
What's some advice that you would have for in the essence of you saying that there are DJs who play your songs? What road or route would a person have to take to make that happen? Because again, a lot of artists put out music and it just sits on social media, and it's like, okay, so all right,
next? Yeah.
okay. So what is some advice that you have for those folks in order to get other DJs and radio stations and people, even people on the internet, right? Because a lot of times now you don't really need a radio to
push your song,
push anything, because we got TikTok, Instagram, all of these other things that are booming right now at this point. So what is some advice you have for those folks?
My advice for those folks is to get out there and use social media. You have so many different platforms where you could promote yourself other than radio, and never feel that you're too big of a person to reach out to a certain DJ or a certain radio station to send them your music. Sometimes it's up to them if they want to play it or not, but you did your part as an artist and you send it out to them. So always keep in mind, that you could always reach out to a radio station or a DJ if you're not getting that look that you're looking for. There's TikTok, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, and that's just what I'm doing.
Any advice?
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp too,
Yes.
I always tell people, never be too hyped to hit some of them backyard parties. Them small, because those are your practice grounds. That's where you could go and make all your mistakes. And you have this is your practicing. And remember, in most backyard parties, you have DJs.
Yes.
They might play in local events. And in the same sentence, they're on radio stations, big events. So expose yourself, put yourself out there, and in the same, you're doing two things: that you're exposing yourself and you're getting practice. So when you get up on that big stage, you could handle it.
Definitely.
It's always harder to perform in front of a small crowd. Where you could see the white in people eye. Okay,
Definitely.
So
see the white in people eye. Practice that. I always tell people, and I tell people all the time, you are your own promoter, right? You're your own promoter. You got to promote yourself.
Nobody can do you.
Nobody can. You are the first person to do the promotion. When I'm doing these shows and I'm posting my flyers and stuff, it's because I know this is my show. I don't expect anybody else to put it up for me. So I take my time and I do it, and I create different things and all of those things, because I know I'm number one when it comes to pushing myself.
That's right.
And a lot of people forget that. I've built so many relationships doing this for so long that I don't have to go to middlemen. I go to sources.
Yes, definitely.
Now, and that didn't just happen over time. That happened with word of mouth. That happened with me just jumping in people's inbox like, yo, are you doing any interviews? Can I get an interview? It's a yes or a no, right?
Yes.
It don't do nothing else to you. It's a yes or it's a no. So being your own pusher and promoter and motivator is definitely something that's necessary in this business, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. So people, do what you gotta do for you. Is all I saying. Is all I say. So another question is, why do you think women are so secretive about who they're dating?
I would answer this one. You know why? We are secretive sometimes because I'm a woman. You know, most of the time when people get to know who you're dealing with, sometimes they go after your mate and try to, you know, invade your property, your privacy secretly. So it could even be your good
some
friend.
girl from 1975 gonna tell you that he was in her inbox.
Exactly. They try to mash up things, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to your partner to say, you know what, whatever you say, that's thing. But you know, right now in society, that's how it is. You know.
Who again?
Okay, fellas, disregard everything they just said. Because honestly, when you see it, as they say, when females are so secretive, is because, how to say it?
Said nicely.
Sharing is scary.
Wow.
So you got to share me.
Wow.
So
not IG boy.
No, in the case, because it's sad to say, back in the days when I was growing up, I say, oh God, that song, that
sounds like you're old.
Oh God, but yeah. But when I was growing up, it was it was trendy that men were playing games and had multiple partners. Now it's a flipping it where females are, you know, I live in my best life. This is what they call it. Anytime you hear that term, fellas, run because they say they're dating. That is the next thing to it. I'm just dating.
There's nothing wrong with dating.
Hello,
what's wrong with dating? First of all, what is wrong with dating? You gotta know what you're dealing with, you know, because there's some demons out here.
That is true, but plenty of them. I know they say women good at multitasking.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And by multitasking, I mean multiple men.
But not
you
all.
Understand?
No, don't put us all in that
There are some
category.
honest girls like me in this world, and Michelle.
And Mito.
We're going on the general.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Based on a lot of trending, this is based on the trend, right? Females on a general. I have a lot of female friends who like, yo, I met this guy, but this next one here,
he could get it, right?
No, he could get it. He got it. He got it, and they, as they say, they weighing the options. Before it used to be like, you know what? I'll wait till I get to this point. They get in the 6 months. Yeah, 6 months is 6 days now. So you know, 6 outside.
6 days.
Okay.
Okay. But ladies, you know, it's okay to date. It's okay to find out if Johnny is lying about being married, or your baby mother that you only sleep on the couch, or your friend that's just a friend. It's okay. It's definitely okay. I feel that a lot of times women are secretive because, again, putting your partner on social media becomes a whole thing. Bacchanal business. It becomes a whole thing, right? Because you're over here happy, living your nice little quiet life, and then boop, you put a man on social media, and it's like, yo. And I've experienced this.
Yeah.
This is why I'm saying it, right? So since that last experience I had, even if I put a man on social media, you won't even know where's the connection to me. Right?
I'm going through that page.
That's how you have to do your stuff. And it's not even about being secretive. It's just that you just want peace and quiet.
That's it.
And even in a case where you're not totally sure because people change by the day.
Yes.
So you could be with somebody, you post them up, and all of a sudden you stop posting them. Everybody know, okay, something going on.
Yes.
Because they stop posting.
Yeah. So it's okay to be secretive. It's all right, but don't be secretive because you have multiple people.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because we do that too as people. Like I always say, do you guys believe that if you're dating one person, if you're dating a multiple of people, that each person needs to know that you're dating a multiple of people?
I've never been in that situation, so I can't really answer. I'll pass it to Hooligan.
If you're dating multiple people,
everybody needs to know that.
No, well, you see, I was in a phase of my life where No, because I remember I told you I get slapped for 6, right? And I was like, you know what? Oh, you do it to me. No, it's payback time. So,
karma.
And I was not hiding and doing it. Them times, I know you heard about gallus and you heard about womanizer. I was a gallanizer. So, in that case where I wasn't even hiding, you see me here, I had a girl in every state. I'm not even lying.
Wow.
But I was mentally immature.
Okay.
So that was a phase.
Okay.
What they call it now? A one burner.
A one burner? Is a one burner now.
Could only boil rice.
You are the good old gal. That's your
I
name.
never said good whole gal. Good whole gal.
Good whole gal. One. What made you decide to do that though, Hooligan? Like, what was the change? Why was that change necessary?
Okay, 2 things happened. My mother saw me with a girl one time because I used to have them by the dozens, right?
My
And
God.
my mother saw me with a girl and she called me one time. She's like, let me talk to you. She said, one day you're going to find a young lady that you love and your PP ain't going to work.
Wow.
And that kind of was the first wake-up call.
Wow.
Then I met the young lady that I was so in love with. And I messed up by still being out in the streets.
Wow.
And I realized that, you know what, this doesn't really make any sense. And I was actually changing who I was just out of being spiteful. So I was like, you know what, this ain't me. And you have to grow up sometime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely. I think that for men, and I always say this, right? If you decide that you want to be with multiple women, not even date, because you can't date 10 women at one time. You're just, some people are not going to get some stuff, right? You got to be careful when it comes to women, right? Because we do a thing called prayer.
Jesus.
And when we
crying,
that's it.
And we praying, it's a dangerous, it's worse than obia.
I think that's what it was.
Yes.
I lost weight.
I'm telling you, right? Because you have multiple women praying for you to be this, and this for them, right? So you'll find yourself confused and things are not working out the way they're supposed to work out because these women are all saying a prayer to God about you. Meanwhile, you pushing for something else. You praying for something else, but all of these women are praying for you to be theirs.
So that is obia then.
It's obia. That's why I said it's worse than obia. Right? A woman praying over you, saying, God, I want this to be my husband. I want this to be my man. And the whole time you over there with Susie talking about, girl, use me one and only. Jacqueline is praying for you to be your husband.
Where you getting these names from?
No, just coming to my head.
Okay,
It's just coming to my head. So you got to be careful when you're out here. And even women too. With women, the other side of that is that your vagina stinks. Just gonna tell you. Your vagina gonna stink because I think that women praying is more powerful than a man praying. I truly believe that. So as women, you got to be very careful about the amount of men that come into your life. I don't know if you guys, I made a post about this show called Worst Ex Ever on Netflix. Both of you need to look at it. Look at it. Episode 2.
Check it out.
I could tell you who's me. Anyway, go ahead.
Your worst ex ever. Like there's this Guyanese lady on that show, and let me tell y'all something. Living her life, doing shit thing, and then this man come into her life, and everything went to shit. For lack of better word, she got locked up, spent 7 months in jail for crimes he created. That she saying that she did it, and she was locked up in New York City for 7 months. You got to be careful with people.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with people, right?
People carry energy.
The energy is a thing. Energy is a thing. So, Hooligan, what's your worst ex ever story? Because you said like you got one.
No. We ain't doing that.
So, Ebony, let's talk about no restrictions. Tell me about no restrictions.
Yeah, no restriction. Another bumper song. But this one was produced by DJ The Spine. He's from Africa.
Okay.
And when he sent me the rhythm, I write the song in one day. I went to the studio, put it down, and Hooligan is a big fan of that song. When I sent him that song, he played that song like 1,000 times a day. He said,
That's
nice.
a fact.
Yes. That's a fact. So here is No Restriction.
Watch how the bumper talking.
When I'm whining, baby. When I'm charming, baby. When I'm whining, baby. Don't you ever think you can lock me down when the music starts to play? Cause this bumper have a mind of its own and I can't control it nowhere. It has me doing things I don't wanna do, winding up on a stranger. All of that bumper is danger. I can feel it in my soul. Anytime the music plays, that bumper lose control. And watch how rolling now. Not anyone can hold it or control it now. No restrictions, that bumper has no restrictions. No restrictions, that bumper has no restrictions. Wanna be bounce up the thing like that? I wanna jiggle up the thing non-stop. I wanna jiggle that, yeah. Jiggle that. Watch me bounce up the thing like that. I wanna jiggle up the thing non-stop. I wanna jiggle that. Jiggle that.
I feel like I need to put you in the list of the great women of soca. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you need to be there. With the Denises and the all of those ladies, the Patrices, the Allisons, Nadi, all of those ladies. I feel like you need to be there. Like I feel like you need to be there. You got some great songs, some great music. So when you get all of these opportunities, don't ever feel like you're not worthy of them.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like you are definitely worthy of them. And I'm sure when you first started this out, you're like, I don't know where this is gonna go.
Yes.
But here you are, right? Here you are. How does that feel looking back now on yourself and seeing where you are right now?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel proud of myself from where I started.
Nice.
And when I listen to the songs that I started working with to what I'm doing now, it's a huge difference.
Yeah.
And the mere fact that not only me seeing it, a lot of people actually saying, "Ebony, you come a long way."
Definitely.
I feel grateful. I feel thank you. I feel thankful and so appreciated.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Growth is always a good thing. You're supposed to grow. You're supposed to grow. You're definitely supposed to grow.
I'm definitely loving it.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush.
I like it.
Easy pace.
Easy pace. But I don't like when people say they're not in a rush, right? Because you gotta catch it while it's
but sometimes when you're in a rush, you're a little too eager. Sometimes things happen. So I go with God,
Definitely.
And whatever He has for me, I'm seeing it coming.
Yeah.
And when it comes to me, I want to be able to handle it. I'm ready for it. That's why I'm just,
Yeah, I definitely like that. That I like. Hooligan, I got a question for you though.
Oh Lord, yeah, go ahead.
Can you forgive your wife if she cheats on you with a woman?
Well, we know if. Well, okay, hold on, stand by. Ask the question.
Can you forgive your wife if she cheats on you with a woman?
In the house or outside the house?
It don't matter where she do it.
Well, if I had to find out about it, right? Not because through sickness and in health, right?
Till that do us part.
Right. So whatever you bring in the house, because that is that energy you got there. So you had to bring the energy to the podium. Because if you go in and cook or eat that food, you had to bring the food for me to eat too.
Really, hooligan?
Nah. As far as I think cheating is cheating. All jokes aside, cheating is cheating. So.
Okay. But if she do it with a woman, you want peace though? You want to ask me why she do it?
No, I'm serious when I tell you I'm a one burner. You understand? So as far as I'm lying. But if the both of them come in, man, we have to sort it out.
You got to sort it out.
But it is considered cheating.
Okay.
Would I forgive her? I mean, look, I tell you about what the guy and this girl do to me, right? So if she could hit me so hard, I might take a little lash, man. So
men don't always. A lot of artists that I speak to have encountered Guyanese women, and what y'all be doing out here? Because
I don't know.
I'm a good girl. Like I'm Guyanese. I'm a good girl. Like all of these stories be triggering me. Like Why can't y'all be good girl, good Guyanese girls? Like, what's the problem?
I don't know, Banner.
We gotta do better. We gotta do better. So, Ebony, tell me about this song called "Cozy Corner."
Oh, Cozy Corner.
Uh-huh.
This is one of my groovies that did a lot of damage in St. Martin.
Oh, nice.
It was a very good song, and it was well accepted. I took part in the groovy competition, and it came second. You know, so I must say it was a very good song. Cozy Corner is basically, I was picturing myself in a place called Lago Heights in St. Martin. And you know, when you're in that place dancing, it's like it's real dark. You cannot really see nobody that passing.
Oh, you're in a car,
and you can't see anything. And there was this guy, you know. I was looking.
The walls were felt.
This guy, he literally put a piece of work upon me, you know, in the corner, and it was so cozy. So I get the sensation from that song, and I sang that song with all my liver. If you guys listen, you will hear the words, the melody, the lyrics, and everything. Yeah.
She real rude.
We like cozy corners.
And you know, big up Dan Evans on this one for allowing me to write that rhythm. It has been a pleasure, you know.
So here is Cozy Corner.
Oh yeah, Ebony Empress, love me, squeeze me, yeah, put me in a cozy corner. You get this to this one like there is no other.
The song that can't play one time. I heard the song today. I was like, oh, okay. You know, I'm a corner girl. I like Danny Corner. I don't want nobody see me doing nothing. So I like this song. Here is Cozy Corner.
Oh yeah, Ebony Empress, love me, squeeze me, yeah, touch me. Pull me in a cozy corner. You get this to this one like there is no other. Anything can happen, yeah. When we slow wine in a corner, yeah. Last night in the party, music sounding right, whoa. Put your hands around me, then you hold me tight, babe. I could feel the chemistry, whoa. When you slow winding on me, holding in a cozy corner. You get this sweetest one like there is no other. Anything can happen, yeah. When we slow winding in a corner, yeah. You ignite the fire, give me what I desire. You say voulez-vous, I say baby. So I'm slow winding on you, tell me. Cozy corner, you get this to this one like there is no other.
I feel like you're made for this, man. Yo, you are definitely made for this. You are made for this. Like your mom, if your mom is listening and she's out there, like mommy, she was made for this.
Yeah, mommy. I know mommy's proud. She's proud.
Yeah, you are definitely made for this. Like your voice is just like cozy.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Your voice is very rich. Very, very, very rich. Very rich.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never played your songs before. Because there's a lot of people that I don't know, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of artists that I don't know. But once I start, then I can't stop. So I'm here now with your music, and every song you put out, I'm gonna keep looking for it. Just because your voice again is just amazing. Definitely amazing. So it's definitely a pleasure to just sit here with you and have this conversation. Because you're going places that you probably don't even know yet, but you're going.
Indeed, definitely, that's true.
You're going. You're definitely
Yes,
going. There's
yes,
no
yes,
doubt
yes.
about it. No doubt at all.
I mean, you know what was surprising? I came here and I came here to the Caribbean Music Awards, and then after that, the main focus was the Labor Day weekend, and then I get 2 phone calls to come down to Virginia for Carnival.
Nice.
And I say, you know what? I just want to be here with you so you could feel the vibes. You know?
Yeah.
And yeah.
I like it.
She turned down
You
a
turned down
show
something
for
for me.
Yes.
You turned down something for me.
I couldn't let that go pass by.
I love it because TNT, shout out to TNT. TNT has been bringing me the soca world a lot, and I'm loving it because you know, I interview a lot of Jamaican artists. You know, I've also started to interview Guyanese artists. And now I'm in the soca world, and I said that the other day when I sat with Hooligan. That was one of my captions. I'm exploring the soca world now, and I'm absolutely loving it because, of course, Guyanese, this is our music too. You know, listening to soca music is our thing, and I'm glad that I'm able to have these opportunities to talk with you guys, you know, about this music and about your hard work, because people don't see
the hard work,
the behind the scenes stuff.
Definitely.
They just see you on stage and they're like, yeah, they're good, but there's always a journey to get here.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Are you okay with that journey? You're okay with that journey? Are you saying to yourself, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, you're like, yes, girl,
go for it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the journey.
Yeah.
Because it's a learning process. And it's like every step I take forward, I learn something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So by the time I get there, I don't think there will be more things that I need to learn. But it has been a learning process throughout.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. Hooligan, your journey here, and I know you've had a lot of fights and stuff going on to get to where you are. Are you so far satisfied with your journey?
As I say, I'm thankful because it's creating the next version of me that is necessary. So every fight, every person who tells me no, you know, everything that people will consider negative, I welcome it because it builds and conditions you for the next level. Before you go to any level, you always have to get graded or tested. You know, when you was in primary school, it was CXC. Was it? No, it was common entrance. And then from high school, it was CXC. And then, you know, so forth. So you just gotta understand with each level, it's gonna be tested. And I'm just, you know, learning the little I can, because you could jump from A to Z. And I already told you what that means.
Yeah.
Okay, so we ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that no more.
We trust in the process, as people would say.
Yeah.
But we still putting in the work.
Definitely. How did you guys meet? Like, how did you guys meet?
Yeah, you go ahead now.
Oh, let me give you the story how we met. Okay, there was a producer who had a rhythm. Wetty Beats, right? And he gave like artists the opportunity to come up with 6 bars. 16 bars.
Wow.
On his rhythm. On Instagram. So when I saw it, I was like, hey, I could damage that bit. And apparently I did my recording and I sent it to him, and I saw Hooligan. He was also part of that project. And then before the guy he had to select, I think, how many? 6 singers?
Probably 4 or 5. I think it was 4.
Yeah, he had to select a certain amount of singers on the rhythm.
Okay.
I was not one who got selected. Hooligan was one.
Okay.
And then Hooligan came in my inbox and he said, "Girl, you bad. I have a lot of respect for you. You kill that rhythm.
I like
so
that.
whether you get through on it or not, you know, it doesn't define who you are as an artist. And honestly, from ever since, we have been always, you know, keeping connection. I have a song. Hooligan was like, "Yo, I like that song," and he jumped on the song, did a verse on the song. It's not out as yet.
Okay.
We are working on getting that song
nice
out.
Yeah, that was my next question. Are you guys working on anything together?
Yes, we have a lot of things we want to get, you know, in the pipeline and just move forward.
I like it. I definitely like it. So tell me about Last Dance.
Oh, Last Dance. This was my last groove song that I released.
Okay.
And it's basically, you know, like a slow song, just asking a guy to just give me one last dance before you leave, before the party shut down, before we go our separate ways. Let me feel you.
Because you gotta remember me.
Out of the cozy
Exactly.
corner.
Out of the cozy corner.
So
it's a story. Like my brother, Everton, DJ Super Bell, pick up yourself. He does always tell me everything has a story. Every time he always said that, and that song basically is the continuation of Cozy Corner.
I love it. You know, when you write, right? Like I said, you're writing for people to be like, oh yeah, that happened to me. Like you can relate.
Yes, yes.
It's the relation when you're writing. Like a lot of people are built to tell stories, right?
And I think I'm one of them.
Yeah. A lot of people, that's your God-given gift, to tell a story that somebody else could be like, yo, I can relate to that. And that's what most people miss about soca music. Soca music is a music that tells stories. It's a story that's being told if you're paying attention. If you're paying attention, it's a story that's being told. And a lot of people miss that because they're like, oh, it's too fast. It's too da-da-da-da-da. But it's a story.
It is.
It's a story being told. So here is Last Dance.
Yep.
One last dance. It's the way you want. I can't contain myself. You got me hypnotized. The way you do your thing before you leave. I'm begging, baby, please. I'm on bended knee. Baby, give me one last dance. Before you leave, just one last ride. Before you leave, just one last ride. Before you leave, just one last chance. Before you say amen, hold me down now, baby, hold me down now, baby. Just hold me down now, baby, hold me down now, baby. Just hold me down now, baby, hold me down now, baby. Just hold me down now, baby, hold me down now, baby. I know this is wrong, but it feels so right. But you you're whining on me, I wanna take you home tonight. It feels so magical, how you caress me. Before the end of the night, I just want you arrest me. One last time, before you leave, just one.
You're a friend in my head now. You are definitely somebody that I'm gonna be looking out to see.
Now, baby, hold me down now, baby.
Listen to them vocals.
Yeah,
Hold me
right.
down, hold me down now, baby. Just hold me down now, baby. Hold me down now, baby. Just hold me down now, baby. Hold me down now, baby.
Yeah, you could hold on to the auto tune, which you don't need it.
I don't need it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yo, I'm absolutely loving everything about your music. For every song that I was sent, there's not one bad one. There's not one bad one.
Thank you.
And you're definitely showing that you are deserving of all of the good things that are coming your way. As a woman in this industry, because at the end of the day, again, it's man driven.
It is.
Everything is man driven. Yeah. But as a woman in this industry, you're definitely making a mark, which speaks volumes to your creativity and who you are as a person. So again, I'm happy to have this interview with you today. So let's talk about Do For Do, because I like Do For Do.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Press TNT, press the low power mode. Yeah, thank you. Let's talk about Do For Do. I like Do For Do.
Yeah, Do For Do, it's a booyah. And we ladies sometimes we go through so many breakups, relationship, in life. And when you see carnival time reach, we on the road.
Yeah.
We on the road. And
whining upon somebody's son.
Okay.
And don't care.
Exactly.
It's just a wine.
Yeah, it's just a wine. We're going out and we're freeing up ourselves. Do for do. Whatever you do.
My mom said Do For Do is not obia.
No, it's not. We're on the road for carnival.
We're on the road for carnival. Can a woman come to you as a woman?
Excuse me?
Can a woman come to you as a woman?
Come to me as a woman. How you mean? Explain.
Like, I'm coming to you about my man. As a woman, I'm coming to you as a woman. You know, can that happen?
Well, from experience, a lot of women, they have a lot of respect for Ebony Empress.
Oh,
so they just complain on the man. You understand? They just come to me and say, "Yo, Ebony, I noticed your boy, but yeah, he was in my inbox, and I want to know if you guys have everything on the line." And I like, whether you could have him, but if we're still together, I'll let you know. But most of the times when the ladies come, I say thank you. You know, thank you for taking out
the time.
For coming out.
Yeah,
and the respect. Yeah.
I take that whole question different.
Oh, go ahead.
Coming as a woman.
As a man, coming at a woman.
No man can come to me, but no.
No. I'm saying, as a guy coming to you as a woman is a different thing. It's a different situation. Like I always say, though, ladies, be careful how you come to some woman as a woman. Like, don't come to me as a woman. And if you come and be nice.
Yep, they just be very nice.
Because I'm a Sagittarius. And Lord. You know, they say Sagittarius.
I believe you. We ain't going back in that.
Here, I don't mind you coming to me as a woman, but be nice about it. Be nice about it. Thank you for telling me what you think I need to know. Yes. But if I want to stay there, it's up to you. Stay. So until I decide me want to stay there no more. So here's do for do.
What a way when the tables will turn. See what goes wrong comes right back around. Tell me right now it's too far to pray. Who is the problem? Tell me, is it the man or the girl? I want to know who is the problem. The problem is it the man or the girl? Come again, who is the problem? Is it the girl or the man? I want to know who is the problem. Is it the girl or the man? Who are you girl just keep calling my phone? Tell me why, telling me I should leave her man alone. You told me that I was the only one. You're number one. I guess you play me like a Nintendo. But you're not taking me for no party show. No way. I was the one there with you from the get. I'm not afraid of you. Don't tell me what to do. And for a record, yes, I can do it too. On the road, yes, it's too far. Don't follow me anywhere. Yes, it's too far. You tell your mother I don't care. Yes, it's too far. Right now it's too far.
Go tell your mother.
Exactly.
Go tell your mother. Don't tell me nothing. I don't care. Your mother can't do me nothing.
Exactly.
Did she know what you was doing when you was doing it?
She wasn't there.
She wasn't there. And if she was there, don't tell me nothing. Me in business.
Definitely.
I in business. How are you making sure that you maintain your longevity in this business? Because again, this is a business. This is not a joke thing. Like, how are you ensuring that you're maintaining your longevity?
Okay, basically, I'm doing things the right way, making sure that all my songs are, copywritten and well distributed. Because sometimes we as artists, we're always in a rush to bring out a song, but there's the business aspect of before bringing out a song, ensure that it's copywritten and it's distributed on all the different platforms so that you can get, your royalties in the future. And nobody cannot just take your song, take your lyrics and take it as theirs. So.
Yeah, I like that. The business side of the business is what's important. And a lot of times people forget that, and then you see them like can't claim nothing. They lose their voice because you didn't do the right paperwork. You didn't have the right people to do the paperwork. You didn't make sure that you cross your T's and dot your I's.
Yeah.
So those conversations are always the conversations that I like to have, because it's definitely very, very, very important. We see too many times, and I'm sure that the older soca artists, have had to learn, to do that. So it's great that you guys who are now young in the business, you've learned the necessary part of that. Well, again, what you got to say to that part of it?
What I'm doing to ensure
your longevity
first. I'm actually taking time and learning my craft. That way, anything I put out is
quality,
the content. Just like Ebony, she's quality bumper. I'm quality songs. So I can't. We ain't pushing on.
We ain't pushing on that.
So I'm trying to, every now and then you're gonna mix it up because variety, But the majority of my songs have to have some form of content, and life has a way of repeating itself.
Yeah.
So I could drop a song 10 years and it could still be relatable to this day, just by paying attention and, as you say, focusing on what you need to do for your craft.
Yeah.
To be so polished, like Bob Marley music.
Yeah.
I studied the greats.
Yes.
Everybody who came before me. So those stuff, and as well as doing the necessary paperwork, because we're not going to be doing this forever. You know?
Definitely.
I always tell people I plan to retire by the time I'm 40, and by retire, I mean
done. Moving on to something else.
There you go.
Another passion.
There we go.
Yeah, definitely. I like it. Any of you guys got any upcoming shows anywhere you guys are gonna be within the next couple of months?
Well, I just get a booking. Gonna be heading over to St. Croix.
Nice.
It's gonna be St. Croix or St. Thomas?
St. Croix.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be my first time going over there.
Nice.
And St. Martin, I have a few shows in St. Martin, and I head back over there. And yeah.
Okay. Hooligan?
I'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
Safe to say, but I know Atlanta for sure.
Nice.
Baltimore. I'm supposed to go to Canada.
Oh, nice. You're touring.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm born here and I could fly.
Yeah,
you know.
That passport. So, your passport is blue.
My passport stink right now.
Stink and dirty.
I know that. You gotta reach the port where you have to put that next passport.
Put on your passport. Yeah. Man, listen.
Like, so my passport were in a backpack right now.
Okay.
You know?
I like it.
Yeah, so, you just, as you say, you're spreading your wings. You know, kind of wings. But I spreading my wings, not just me, for the entire team.
Yeah, I like
Anywhere I know I could pull in anybody in my circle. Nice. Or even somebody who just may know me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Let we make it happen.
Definitely.
So yeah.
I like it. That networking piece is so important. Giving everybody an opportunity to showcase their talent without thinking it's taking something away from you.
Yeah.
Is definitely something that we as a culture need to work on. Because not because you may help in somebody else's candle to shine means yours will dim.
Definitely.
It might shine brighter.
Yeah.
That's right.
Actually, it might shine brighter because that person is now going to tell the next person, yo, Hooligan put me on to da 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 and da da da. Like, that's how I preach about the people who put me on to something. It's always, oh yeah, somebody could call me and be like, yo, Michelle, who do I talk to? And I'm like, this is the person. Go ahead and do those types of things. And I think that's lacking a lot in our Caribbean culture. And it's a fear. It's a fear.
It is.
It is a fear.
It is.
Oh boy, yeah, we coming.
It is.
You're still coming, right?
Oh,
because everybody have a path. God anointed everybody with their own destiny.
That's right.
And what's meant for you is meant for you.
Be the change that you want to see.
Be the change that you want to see.
I know it's the people. I don't want to hear that talk. Well, we had to fight, so we had to fight.
No,
all my life I had to fight.
All my life I had to fight.
Yeah, we could have had that. You had to break the cycle.
Yeah. If you can push, I always say, if you can make somebody else's life easy, why not? Why not?
Only if their parents would put them on the in the factory to work at age 5, they go found out. Oh yeah, I said they got found out.
They got found out.
Yeah, that's right.
They got found out. Yeah. So, are you working on EP, album, or are you just putting out singles?
No, I basically have a EP. I have coming out. I have songs, but I'm just taking my time because I want to make sure that when those songs come out, everything is regulated in the right way.
Yeah.
I have so many things in the pipeline that I don't want to just bring them out. Like a few days ago, I went live on Instagram with my first ever groovy soca Afrobeat. I was gonna send it for you, but I don't know what happened. It slipped my mind, and it's a different vibes. But the way
you can still send it,
the way
hit the close button. It's gonna sound crazy. Just hit the close button. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the way the public gravitate to it was wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like it. You can still send it to me. You can still send. I'm here Wednesdays. I play all kinds of music on Wednesdays. So I'm so grateful for both of you guys being here. When TNT said that Hooligan was coming, I was like, oh boy, here comes trouble. But I'm grateful that both of you guys were here today. to have this interview. And, it's always a vibe. Anytime Hooligan comes by or whatever. And now that you're here, it's even more of a vibe because we get to have different conversations and men and women perspectives on different things. So please, guys, give everybody your social media handles of, who they need to reach out to if they want to do any bookings for either of you.
Okay, for Ebony Empress, you guys could just hit me up. Ebony Empress, ebony4vibe@gmail.com. If you guys looking for me on Instagram, it's Ebony Empress _QB, which means quality bumper. So once you type Ebony Empress, you will see I definitely pop up on Facebook, Instagram. If you want to find my music, head out to YouTube, Ebony Empress, and also my songs. All the songs that was just played right here on this radio station is also available on all streaming platforms. So guys, head on out and just stream it.
It's important. Hooligan.
The Hooligan everywhere, not THE, but DIHOOLIGAN. So it's DI_HOOLIGAN on Instagram. Make it easier on yourself. Go on Google and type in DI space HOOLIGAN on any platform, Spotify, iTunes, everything. As they say, stream it. Right now, we're just bringing out different kind of vibes, that energy, and we push in positive vibes.
Amen.
Elevation.
Amen. Amen. On that note, I am Michelle G. Thank you, Hooligan. Thank you, Ebony Empress.
Thank you, Michelle, for having me.
Anytime. You guys are family now. And
everybody on the live, big up on yourself, Mommy. I see you watching.
Hi, Mom. She's amazing, Mom. She's amazing. She did the right thing. Okay, Mommy. I know she's supposed to be a doctor, nurse, or something, but she did the right thing. Her voice is amazing. So I'm Michelle G. I will be back here Monday. I actually have an interview on Monday, doing something a little different. There's a young lady out here who developed a couple of businesses while her husband is in prison. So you guys are definitely going to want to tune into that on Monday. And on Wednesday, I'm catching up with gosh, I can't remember his name right now. But I also have a Guyanese artist who's doing amazing music on Wednesday. Then I'm off to Guyana. I'm going to Guyana next week. Yeah, we're doing our give back in Guyana. We're going to my old primary school in Guyana. So Michelle G. Thank you, TNT, as always.
Miss Michelle G.
Not Miss. Don't do the Miss. I know.
Oh, you know me. I've known your mother. Big up Miss Michelle. I'm sorry. It's just manners.
It's manners.
Big up TNT.
Yeah, definitely.
Next
understand?
The real TNT.
The
trouble. That is the trouble.
Let me tell you something. There's another conversation. But get with the fix, Michelle G. Bye, y'all.
Anywhere the crew them is, we knocking it. Anywhere the party is, anywhere the crew them is, we knocking it. Ladies with your body rider, them body rider. No bar shake that one pound over your lunch shake. Ladies with your body rider, your body.
Yo, you don't know it's your girl Danica. You're listening to Michelle G. Get with a fixed radio, and right now it's all about ready. Ready?
Anywhere
Let's
the
go.
Is, anywhere the crew them is, we knocking it. Anywhere the party is, anywhere the crew them is, we knocking it. Ladies with your body rider, them body rider. No bar and shake that one pound over your lunch shake. Ladies with your body rider, your body rider. No bar and shake that one pound. My girl, bend down, bend down, no bend down, 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 put it in down, bend 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 down, put it in down. All in traffic blockers, yeah on the road, make your right side trigger on your left side. Swerve it when you get the signal, get ready to perform. Don't stay, wine and go down.
Good all, hold me, hold me, hold me. Hold me. You are the good all. You are the four wake up, hold me. Finna your heart, please hold me. Hold me, with me, bring my pass, you are the man. Don't run, set pretty, don't think that 6:30, she go 6:40. Me love it, you give me. You are the good all.
say that me done, girl, you bounce your head, put your face in a pillow, girl. Come the tread, comes a bump at the funny bouncy bed. Make she ball. For me, donkey leg. Come to live but like you confident. Shake up your legs, girl. Rock the egg. Set let me dig it.
You are the good old, good old.
Yeah, refill my glass there. I going back inside.
I just drink too much. That's my problem. I just take too much. That's my problem. Any girl could get that much. That's my problem. I'll live for the church. That's my problem. If you don't want me to that is your problem. All over she bounces. That is your problem. Girl, bend up like a house. That's my problem. She said she from Nashville. That's my problem. Put that for your woman inside I get ready to shake. I go in over there. Want a man to walk on your head. I go all and take on a body like it's a shake. That's my problem. I just act like I do not care. Why though? I do not care. Spin that waist, I ready to stay. Make it sweet, this sweet. They girl them have to call me poopy. She said for the beat, I put it in here. I'm making it clear. What? I just drink too much. That's my problem. I just take too much. That's my problem. Any girl could get that much. That's my problem. I'll live for the church. That's my problem. If you don't want me down, that is your problem. All over she bounces. That is your problem. Girl, bend up like a house. That's my problem. She said she from Nashville. That's my problem.
Quality bumper. When my quality bumper ladies, quality bumper ladies, because we bonafide, and we certified. My girl, we qualified. We shake it, we shake that bumper lady. Whenever you start the dance, stay on me, 'cause I got that bumper quality. Some screaming, yeah, some calling, oh. They say, put the bumper on me. They wanna know how it feels. They wanna feel if it's real. It was real, if we popping pills. We never waste time, so open no. We got this quality bumper, let me tell you so. Here we come, that's what they like. When it's deep and nice, that's what they like. When it round at night, that's what they like. Watch me dig up white, that's what they like. Quality bumper.
Get with the fix, Michelle G. I'm out the building. Bye. Thank you, Hooligan. Thank you, Ebony. Bye, y'all. Bye.
No, it's not no silly trash. Hey.